Hey there, it's Steve at the Auto Station. You know, I got a great example for you. I'm working on a hybrid today. It's a Toyota Camry hybrid. This thing is a 2014. It's got about something in the neighborhood of 300,000-ish kilometers on it. It's gone a long way. And I know that one of the things that people look at, why would I buy a hybrid when I got to replace this battery in 5 years or whatever? They cost a fortune. Well, you know what? We're going to have just a quick look at that today and just say maybe share some of our experience with everybody out there. This battery here, 300,000 kilometers. It's not like they fail all that quickly. And if we look at the reason these things fail, sometimes it's other than just the battery itself. And this guy here, going to show this is a point of maintenance on this thing. These systems here, the number one thing that kills a battery, and we talk about them all the time, summer kills a battery, winter shows the dead battery. So that's what's happened here. This battery has gotten too hot. So to keep it cool, it's in this little containment box. And there's a blower motor specific to this battery. It's bringing in air, it's blowing it through here, and it's keeping the battery temperature down while it's driving, because the cycling of the charge, discharge, all that kind of stuff generates a ton of heat, and we modify that by cooling with a direct fan in here. The problem is that if we bring in hot air on a pavement, you know, we're out on that 401 or something in traffic, that superheated air is not really gonna help. It's not gonna come into the car, cool the battery down. So the engineers, the powers that be, decided, you know what, if we've got air conditioning running in this car on a cold day, why don't we suck up air from inside the car that's already been cooled and blow that through here? That'll help the cooling. It'll be a little more efficient, a better way to do it. So that's all great, except the air that comes in here runs through a little snorkel device, and it's got a filter in it, because if the fan plugs up, it's toast. So there's an easily serviced point here. You can see this guy here. This hasn't been serviced ever. This is 300,000 kilometers, and it's so filthy, it's so dirty. No air is getting through here. This motor, no matter how it's working, can't possibly suck any air through this clogged up filter, which means there's no cooling. So that's why this battery's failed. It's not the 300,000, it's not the cycles of charge, discharge, all that kind of stuff. It failed because of temperature. So we're gonna show you where this thing is in the car, just to give you an idea. Come on here. This is the car that we're replacing here. You can see where the hybrid battery sits up in here. So this device sits right up in here inside the upholstery of the car. We've got it all removed here so we can do the battery extraction and reinstall. But right in here, this thing sits in behind here. So as a regular point of service, this would have to be taken apart. This snorkel would have to be removed. This would have to be replaced, and just simply rinse it out. That's all you have to do, just rinse it out, which we'll do before we put the new battery in. And this problem doesn't happen. This car goes another 300,000, easily goes 600,000 kilometers, 500 plus anyways, with this battery, if this filter is not plugged. So if you've got a hybrid, getting it in for service, presumably the shop's gonna know this, gonna know to look at it, but if you're getting in for an oil change, this is one of the points of service that you need to look at. Stay with us for a couple more videos. We're gonna go right through the reconstruction of this. We're gonna go right through the reinstall, just to show everybody that it's not this big, huge problem. These are great cars. It's a Toyota. The Toyota's gonna go a long way. The battery didn't because of a simple problem. We're gonna fix that. This car is gonna be on the way, and the customer's gonna be driving this probably for another 10 years. Stay with us. Steve at the Auto Station.